They're going to
Let's look
be
at these creepers.
they're going to be at a nice PvP advantage if any Cobalt crafters manage to make it in there around the creepers.
Looks like the fatter chick is setting up some ladders to get in and out easier, but at the same time it's just going to make Gramps and them. Oh, we got problems here.
Oh, we've got some PvP going on. Diamond Axe versus Diamond Sword.
Oh no.
The entire Cobalt Crafters squad got completely destroyed, and it was once again a case of the creepers spawning from the little creeper holes and then coming up behind the players after they've walked by and are not watching their backs.
Yeah, this is going to come down to gear right here at the Red Wool, I believe, because it looks like all the CBs are ironed up, basically, at this point.
Indeed they are, and they are going to be in a way more advantageous position here going in. But will they watch their backs?
They have the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, because this assault could just as easily fail. I mean, I'm already seeing creeper explosions.
I saw something that was pretty cool. J-Valiant was trying to climb the mountain as he's being shot at. And I got right up to him, and they got hit in the face with a sword.
Gramps is taking out a lot of these creeper spawners. And I think he might be refreshing his iron armor with some of the iron armor in here. I mean, because it could be that the CBs end up taking out most of the creeper spawners, but somehow dying, and then leaving a clear path for the Cobalt crafters. And there's a creeper.
We got two of the crafters coming up right now, too.
Okay, let's see if we can't sneak down here.
MK is just basically holding the hill against the Cobalt crafters right now. They don't have any armor as they're trying to just swarm them, I believe, but I don't think that's going to work.
Now, for the viewers, you have to understand that it is a bit of a labyrinth down here inside this place. So it's not just a straight walk. It can be a little bit difficult to find your way around, and you have to get the wool from your team-appropriate wool room. You can't just grab it from whichever room you happen upon.
Yeah, and they are reversed, I believe. As far as some angles go, or sides.
That also
Really
means no sabotaging the other team's wool.
Yeah, just looking over here, watching the Cobalt crafters trying to make their death runs, basically, at this point, up the Death Mountain here. The Ender's Tears. They are just getting slaughtered.
They may find that they'll have an opportunity to kind of scalp the red wool from the Caulk blockers while they're on their way out. There's no easy way out of here.
Gramps didn't make it. I believe Solitary Wolf is still in here, though. And they were only one turn away from the wall room, but it had mobs pouring out. I wish I could try to show my stream the wall room here.
You know, what would be really good right now for the Cobalt crafters to do would be to bring a bed up closer to this area, since they don't have any other supplies. At least they would be able to respawn more quickly. Heck, they could even respawn on the mountain. You know, they could sneak a bed around the back here.
I got lost in here.
There's a nice little place back here that you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, of course the problem is at this point that it looks like the Caulk blockers are going to keep this locked down. I mean, unless the Cobalt crafters get some arrows in the game here, or some armor of some kind, they're not going to fare too well against a completely armored archer standing here on top of the mountain.
We even got one of the CBs over there on top of one of these obsidian spheres firing down at these Cobalt crafters as they try to make their runs, so they've got double fire coming on right now.
Wait, is Solitary on the wrong side?
Where is he?
Which one is lane 1 and which one's lane 2?
Lane 1 is where JCLL is right now. Cookie Monster. I just flew over it.
I mean, is it if you're looking out towards the map from the start, is it the one on the right or the one on the left?
It's the one on the left.
Lane 1 is the one on the left.
Yes, lane 1 is the one on the left.
I think you went in the
If you're
wrong
looking
one.
down the lane.
He was definitely in the lane 2
Where is
area. He was in the lane 2 area. I'm still standing by it.
Did you see where he went? Did he die?
He left the area, but
Where is this area? Are you saying at spawn?
No, in the lava.
I'm
volcano.
here with you, Du. I believe this is lane 1. Well, I don't know. It's maybe made mislabeled. I'm not sure.
Because I know the other side definitely says lane 1, and he was up here.
It might be that the refs actually didn't go and fix the signs, so they both say lane 1 at this point. Which
But I think he may have pillared up backwards, not actually seeing the. He has the red wool though, but it's the wrong red wool.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you have to go to the other lane side and then get the wool from that side, because that is your wool to get, I believe. It's hard to, I don't know, say. But it's weird. But I think you're right, Du.
I can't announce that.
Gramps is saying that the volcano is shared, but I think that he means, yeah. I understand what you're saying. I don't think any of the rest of them did.
Let's see.
Well, if you're facing the mountain and you saw solitary wolf get the red wool from the what would be the left red wool room, then that would probably be the wrong room.
Yeah, I mean,
because it sounds like they're supposed to be swapped.
Yeah, the way it's labeled in here, he may have the
But
wrong
if they're
one.
both labeled lane 1, then there's a problem.
No, one's labeled lane 1, the other one's labeled lane 2.
So they are labeled correctly. That was fixed by the refs?
Yes.
Okay. Then if you saw Solitary Wolf getting the red wool from lane 1 room, then
No,
the wool that he has is invalid.
He got it from the lane 2 room.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I meant the other way around.
Man, it hurts watching them just nail people with arrows one after the other.
You may want to bring that up because he's about to claim victory.
Man, MK is brutal with that. Oh, man. They still have control of the mountain, though, that's for sure.
So you're saying you saw him grab it from the lane 2 room,
Yes.
right? Okay. It's a good thing you caught that, because I don't think I don't think anybody else was in there at the time, or could have been in there at the time.
I'm just verifying that spawn says that, yeah, it says lane 1 on this side. Let's make sure it says lane 2 on this side. So yes, they were backwards.
Let me go pop and get their reaction on this in Mumble.
It looks like they're already laughing it off a bit.
Are we content with letting them just trash the wool they picked up and then have to run it from there?
If the teams are okay with it, and you are okay with it, then I don't see any problem with it. What
Well, I
about
don't
the
have
refs?
a problem with it. We don't have a problem with it either. It puts us in an uncomfortable position because technically he made an error in which their team should be disqualified. But there's a big difference between error by malice and error by not paying attention. So we try to make accommodations for things like that.
Roger that.
I do believe the Cobalt Crafters just got a hands up, basically. Maybe. We'll see. Gramps is still down there. Grad was able to knock MK into the lava and take him out, and just, didn't matter if he had iron armor on at that point.
And the way to their wool has been secured by the other team.
I'm going to try broadcasting to all channels at once.
Okay. I want to pop into their channel and see what they say about that.
By the way, stream listeners, that was Author Blues, the tournament
Alright,
lord.
so here's what we're going to do. Hopefully you can all hear me right now. We are going to continue as proceeded. The red wool that was picked up by Solitary needs to be destroyed, and we're going to continue from there. Just go.
And there you have it. So that's the judgment. We're going to go ahead and keep playing. basically from where we were, the refs are going to destroy the red wool that Solitary picked up from the wrong room. And we'll see how this plays out from here.
I always get so lost down here.
Alright, so it looks like Gramps is entering the mountain right now. I'm going to try to sneak by down it and see what I can see.
Alright, well I'm down, trapped in this very cramped lava maze. I think we may have... Oh, there you are.
Hello.
There's Gramps.
Whoops, I was in his way.
In fact, I'm gonna head
I'm
over.
going to get out of the way.
Yeah, this is the way they're not supposed to go. So let's see what they do.
The CB team is just fine with that. They're laughing it off. They're already making fun of each other for messing it up. So they're taking it with stride.
Yeah, it looks like they're heading to the correct direction this time, I think.
It sounds like one of the Cobalt crafters might have rage quitted. Rage quit?
Well,
Yep.
Jabian hasn't been on for a while. There he is. I don't know if he's
There
had
we
any
go.
issues or if it was from...
Well, I saw one of his teammates say that that's what happened, but apparently he's come back.
Alright, they have entered the correct room this time. Or have they? Yeah, it says for lane 1 only. So this is the lane 1 room.
This is actually really cool. MK is trying to flush out the Cobalt crafters.
Nice suggestion from CoStream that the same colored bulls, or they shouldn't be the same color. It should be like pink and red.
Alright, sounds
or
like the
That's odd.
maybe like dark
cock
gray and
blockers are
light
getting
gray.
into their wool area, which is way down in there in a tiny cramped little area.
Yeah, it's just in a chest. It's not in a full brick room.
Right. Hidden away behind all kinds of little obstacles, lava,
Mostly
pillars, and
zombie
so on and so
spawners, I
forth.
believe.
I got in Gramps' way there a little bit.
Like we back up to the
He's
wall.
getting ready spawners.
That
He's going to
solitary
go
is
ahead
probably
and trap
gonna-
us in here.
Solitary probably has it. Let me check the chest here. Yes, he grabbed 9 red wool.
Alright, we are now trapped, so I'm going to TP out of here to JCLL or something.
TP to me, or GC, yeah, either one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
you're
hard
actually-
to cast from in there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Someone said we should try to get a texture pack that would turn obsidian almost translucent. That might be an idea.
It might be. In some cases that wouldn't be so great, but we'll try some stuff out and see what we can do.
Cobalt Crafter's still trying. Grass Giant taken out by Solitary, though he is armored up, I should say. And Fatter Chick is just trying to hold back. That would have been great time for Fatter Chick to knock both the enemy teammates into the lava there, but it didn't happen.
Another possibility could have
Indeed.
been to place some blocks to cause the lava to fill in over top.
Oh, that'd been evil. And amazing.
Yes. And then if the wool survived, it would have been... Actually, no. Would have been illegal for them to grab this red wool down here that I think they placed but didn't... No, that's definitely outside the lane. I think once the...
Well,
That'd be a tough
what
call.
happened was, and I want to explain this for the viewers and the chatters. What the Caulk blockers did was a mistake on Solitary Wolf's part. He went to the wrong room. Being that it was witnessed, and that they accepted having to go back in and go to the correct room to actually claim victory, and everybody agreed, I think that it's okay. And really, it set the Caulk blockers at a disadvantage because they had to redo all the same work that they'd already done, where the Cobalt crafters had the path completely cleared for them by the Caulk blockers. Because there's a lot of little obstacles to getting to the red wool once you're in that room, as you just saw. that were taken care of already by Solitary Wolf. So we had to do that job twice and run all the way back with the wool again. So I don't think that it really ends up being unfair to the Cobalt crafters. If anything, it really damaged the Caulk blockers more than them.
There we go.
And it looks like that's the game.
There we go.